Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're taking a look at a Reanimator deck in Thomas format. So this is a deck from Riley. They were kind enough to share the deck with me. And this deck does look insanely degenerate. So things that you can do in this deck is turn 1 show and tell. You put the Chrome Mox down on the battlefield, play a land, Dark Ritual into a show and tell, put the Aatroxa down, and that can potentially grab another Dark Ritual and maybe some Sorin and Elenda, and you can Dark Ritual into an Elenda that turn as well. And on top of that, if you do get a Grief as well, your board is even more protected. So it can become super degenerate if you can actually get Aatroxa down on turn 1. Other than that, this deck is also playing this card called Creation of Abixen, which can tutor for an Aatroxa or Saint Elenda. So that is a route you can take if you Dark Ritual on turn 1. And although we do play Aatroxa, reanimating this card is going to be a little bit difficult because we don't necessarily have a means to discard this outside of using the Thoughtseize ourselves. Or you can even go crack the fetch land, brainstorm, put the Aatroxa on top, and then the Surveil will put the Aatroxa into the graveyard. And with the spare mana, you can go reanimate on the Aatroxa. And that is a turn 3 combo, which isn't exactly what you want to do, but that is something you can do if that is your only option. So thanks to that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Timeless Special 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Alright. Is this a mulligan? Probably some mulligan. Okay, I'll keep this one. It's a bit slow than what I'd like, honestly. Not here to play like turn 3 Sorin. Like, what is this? A scam? What is that? Ooh. We got a Sorin Reanimator. They're gonna use the Reanimate immediately? Okay. Sure. Well, I would say we're in... Let's see, what they got. Recruiter. Okay, well, hopefully they don't draw a discard spell and we get the Sorin down. Perfect. I'll say I didn't really need to use the Dark Ritual, but I don't want to take 2 damage. I guess I'm kind of gaining life too. So I'm guessing this is a land they have in their hand. Okay, nice. So what am I supposed to do against that deck? Maybe I just take out some Aatroxas. Chrome Mox. Yeah, I'm basically going down on some Aatroxas and Chrome Mox. Because I can always use opponent's card that we like discard to reanimate. Since they're kind of a similar deck. And I'll maybe go down on a copy of a Show and Tell. Boom. Sure. Okay, so they are gonna grief. I can't stop anything about this. They're gonna take away my Reanimate and Surgical. Most likely. Actually, no. They could actually, yeah, they take away my Surgical and then Reanimate. Taking away the Aatrox doesn't make sense because I can always just use the Surgical to negate opponent's Reanimate. Oh, it's even worse, huh? So they're gonna take away my Reanimate now. Fair enough. Let's do this. So they also have a Surgical in hand, apparently. Nope, it's a Solitude. They also got another Ephemerate. Well, currently, like, their hand kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Interesting. Because they have a Solitude, show and telling isn't even good. I don't know. Very good draws from opponent though. The fact that like they're constantly drawing lands. I basically need to get lucky, right? Yeah, another dedicated Dollmaker. Doesn't feel good. Need to draw into Reanimate, basically. Maybe I should have played the Chrome Mox. So they have to discard Aatroxa if they want to bounce the Grief, but if not, they're just going to bounce the Recruiter anyways. So even if I show and tell, I can't even actually show and tell because I don't have the mana. And I'm taking 6 damage here. Maybe I'm supposed to actually just mulligan to Dark Ritual with this deck. Okay, so they have a Solitude. They have a ghost vacuum this time. Okay, well, we're gonna get rid of a grief. There goes ghost vacuum. I might actually have the grief here. Because of the dedicated dollmaker. Ooh, that's bad, because now they have dedicated dollmaker plus Ophelia. So I have to get lucky and hope that opponent doesn't get a white mana next turn. Otherwise, we're just kind of dead. You know? Yeah, otherwise we're just kind of dead. Okay, let's pray that they never get white mana. Just one time? One time. Okay, nice. Fantastic. Fantastic. So we're gonna at least get 7 life out of it from a Solitude. And gain bunch of cards with the Aatroxa. Which is really good. Saint Alinda, Sorin, Chromox. Okay, fantastic. The Abexen actually helped me so much. Wow. Is this a keep? No way, right? Okay, I'm keeping this. This is the funniest looking hand. You know, just the usual. Just the usual. Nothing too funny here. Oh, I was hoping for a Troxa. No. I was really hoping for an Aatroxa. Well, we do have a situation. We do have a situation. I think we'll grief next turn. Maybe we can just win the game with the grief, you know? They topped it. Another Reanimate. Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about. Looks like we're gonna be able to bring this home. So they're gonna be able to play their Dig Through Time next turn. They're not going to play Dig Through Time, so this is a combo piece? Are you kidding me? Well, kinda sucks if that's the case. They even kept it on top. Oh boy. Let's see it. This is their third assembled team. Let's hope they miss. Shall we? Very nice. So we want 4 cups of Vexing Baubles, right? I'm not sure about the Surgical in this matchup. I mean, Vexing Bauble for sure. Maybe Mystical Disputes. But I'm also not quite sure about this card either. I mean, Show and Tell out for sure. Which kind of makes the Aatroxa a little bit bad. So we're gonna -2 Aatroxa. I think speed is the king here. Am I really going down on Chrome Mox? I mean, I went down on Aatroxa, so maybe... Okay. Not really the fastest, like, creation here. Okay, so basically this is, Veil of Summer. Is what I'm getting at. Maybe I should have actually Mystical Dispute that. I clicked next too fast. But maybe, like, with the 2 cups of Mystical Dispute, we might be able to get, like, if they think they're gonna be able to play Show and Tell plus Veil of Summer on turn 4, maybe we can get them with a double Mystical Dispute. Brainstorm. Wow, they tapped out. Fantastic. Into a Dark Ritual. Okay. They didn't have a Veil of Summer. Another Dark Ritual. Okay, Vexing Bauble, pretty nice card. I think if they Show and Tell with the 4 mana up, I think the plan is to maybe get the Vexing Bubble down and then counter the Veil of Summer, right? So I think we're supposed to put the Vexing Bubble down. And we're going to counter whatever this is. I mean... Okay, so they don't have enough. I see. Oh, I made a mistake. Saint Alenda. Boom. So... we can get a Sorin. Sorcery. Another counter spell. Saint Alenda. No, we want a Grief, right? But if I want to play a Grief, I probably want Dark Ritual. Wait, what am I not picking? Oh, land. Get rid of that. Play the Sorin.
I drink only the finest.
Oh no, I messed up. I needed to crack the Vexing Bauble.
How I have sired many warriors.
Oh no, opponent! Could they actually have won, by the way? Was there any way they could have won? Because they have to hard cast this for 2 mana. And then what could they have gotten? A crab? That's not gonna win them the game without any cards in hand. Yeah, I don't think actually there is any way. So instead of what I did here, right? I'm supposed to actually crack the Vexing Bauble, evoke the Grief, and then play Saint Alenda and then invoke the Divine on the Omniscience because currently the Vexing Bubble is actually stopping this. I think this might be a mulligan. It's a bit too cute, you know? Okay. Well. Might have to show and tell into an Aatroxa. We'll see. Shaman? Sure. Well, well, well. We keep this, right? Because we're gonna get a bunch of cards with this Aatroxa. Why did you not put anything down? Also, 7 cards? We can choose 7 cards. Are you kidding me? That's broken. I mean... Boom. Okay. This is Esper. Opponent's playing Esper with the Ketramos. I mean, do we need to bring this? I don't know. I mean, let's bring a Forecast of Mystical Disputes. I was told to sideboard some Aatroxas and Chrome Moxes out. Well, Okay, let's sideboard out another Chrome Mox. Sure. I mean, I can run out the Grief on turn 2, but... Okay, they're gonna get rid of a Dark Ritual. No? Dump our hand, basically. A counter spell. And a spell snare. Let's get rid of a counter spell. It was basically between a brainstorm and a counter spell, but it's highly unlikely this Grief is gonna live that many turns. And they can always just draw into stuff too. They were just too healthy. Do you have a stifle? Like, what is the stop? That's a lot of lands. Yeah, for a 17 land deck, we're drawing a lot of lands right now. I think we're gonna need to see a brainstorm to actually fix our hand. Wow. Okay. So this is a counter spell, but they have to go down to 5 life. So we know 100% that they have a counter spell for sure. Like, for sure, for sure. Okay, they're trying to look for another creature to potentially block the Grief. Okay, never mind. Okay, that was a bit of a weird game, right? Okay, this is way too many lands. We haven't seen any, like, degeneracy yet. We haven't quite seen the deck do that yet. Okay, my opponent mulliganed 4 times, and I mulliganed 3 times. Like, what is this game? Wow. Am I gonna die? No. Wow, I'm actually surprised they mulliganed this hard when they're playing on a control deck. No shot, you just gotta. Okay, buddy.
I must investigate this scroll further.
What can I demonic tutor for? I mean, Maybe just a land? So we can guarantee this Evixen? Yeah, funny enough, that actually might be the way to go. I could have gone Grief and then Reanimated, but they're playing a control deck. Most likely they play swords as well. All right. A brainstorm would be fantastic here. Brainstorm. No brainstorms. Funny enough, because we mulligan so much, both of us, they might actually be still in this. Just because of the Tameo draw. The Tameo draw was fantastic. Take action. Not even a Sorin? Okay, Reanimate, Land, Dark Ritual. Actually, a Brainstorm. Grief. Probably take that. And the Chrome Mox. So what can I do here? I can actually reanimate another Aatroxa if I wanted to. I don't think I have another Swamp. I think this is the safest thing to do. Like, I can technically... I think I would have actually gone for the Surveil Reanimate plan if I had a Saint Alinda. But... you know. Don't have that. Mystical Disputes. -2 Aatroxa. -1 Show and Tell. Actually, Show and Tell might be really good against that deck. They don't have that many permanents outside of lands. Yeah, -2 Chrome Mox. Give it a go. Sure. Yoink. So my opponent's playing a Narset Wheel deck. They're gonna get to 3 mana faster. Let's just take the Emperor, honestly. Ooh, nice pickup. Nice pickup. Search for Ascanta in this economy. In this economy. Okay, we just need land. Boom. One land, let's go. There we go. We can even put Aatroxa down. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, between a Sorin and an Aatroxa, I think Aatroxa is probably better, right? Since if they do go Days Undoing, I can just draw a bunch of cards, right? Promox for sure. Oh, we actually got Thoughtseize. So they can't even do that. I do have to get rid of my own Sorin though, if I want to cast the Thoughtseize. I'll just play this in case they play Undoing. It's kind of unfortunate we couldn't get another black spell. So they're gonna cast Undoing. Wait, isn't this a non-bow together?
You show remorse, I'll show restraint.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, sure. I don't really care about this card too much, but there it is.
Depart Innistrad immediately, or you're welcome to the family.
Destroy enchantment.
I've got time.
Tomio.
Oh! How am I supposed to focus on only one project?
Blood calls to your soul. Now what?
I think they're dead. Unless they play 4-mana board wipe, Stream Verdict. That's really about it. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. Boom, boom, boom. Deal 3 damage.
The blood's life.
Okay, that was... These games are way too easy. Okay, apparently a mirror match. A mirror match here. Because I'm playing opponent's deck right now. Let's see what I can get with the brainstorm. Dark Ritual. I guess currently Sorin's not doing anything. Dark Ritual doesn't do anything because I'm gonna be playing a land next turn anyways. Okay, so they got a Saint Alenda plus a Sorin. I see. Okay, so Grief is gonna come down here. Maybe I should have hit the show and tell. Right? Maybe I should have hit the show and tell there. Yeah, well, down to like no cards from both of us. Okay. There you go. Sure. Surgicals. We're gonna have some surgicals here. They also have 4 types of surgical, by the way. So I kind of want Creation of Abixen in that scenario. But then they also have a Lenda, which can get rid of a Creation of Abixen. So I'm not too sure about the how I wanna like approach this. I think this is fine. Going down on some Chrome Mox, Show and Tell, and Aatroxa. And we'll give that a go. Okay, potentially the best card to have, which is a Surgical in this matchup. Unless they go... Okay, so this is a Brainstorm. This is a Brainstorm. Mox is currently useless, so I'll take away the Sorin. That's a Reanimate. They just looked at my graveyard. Opponent topped it. It was another Brainstorm. I wish I had my Brainstorm, so I can shuffle away these useless cards. Dark Ritual into Sorin. Into Grief, okay. I think I might get rid of all these Sorins. This makes their... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that because now they can just... Oh no, that's really bad. Because now they can Demonic Tutor for Reanimate. That was the worst play I could have made. That was the worst play I could have made there. Yeah, I lost. Wow, that's so bad. Yeah, that was the worst play I could have made. I shouldn't have used the Surgical there. That was so bad. So I'm going first this time. I'm going to Dark Ritual into Creation of Avixen. The reason why I kept the other Aatroxa is because I have a Show and Tell. An opponent also could have a Show and Tell. This play is weak to opponent having a Sorin though. So let's hope that's not the case. Let's hope they don't have a turn 1 Sorin. Otherwise, I'm gonna be pretty sad. Okay. I'm gonna have to Thoughtseize. I can't afford to Brainstorm and then not get a land. So this way, this Thoughtseize basically prevents opponent from ever having Sorin combo next turn. Since it's a 2-card combo, because if they hide 2 of them, that means I get a guaranteed Aatroxa down, right? So I'm gonna take away the Sorin here, because if they top the Reanimate, then, you know, we're also dead. So unless they have a double... Oh no! Wait. Wait a minute. Isn't this a misplay? They should have 100% gotten Saint Alenda down to get rid of this Creation of Avixen. That is a misplay, right? Okay, I think we won. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is 100% a misplay there. Because otherwise, I would have lost. Why give me the chance to even get stuff with the Aatroxa, right? Maybe they just misclicked. Yeah, maybe they just misclicked. Yeah, I think they actually misclicked. Okay. Alright, so what do I think about the deck? The deck was very good, right? The deck was very good. We didn't have like the most insane turn 1 I've seen. So that was a little bit of a disappointment. Like we didn't do like the most degenerate thing ever. For example, the things you could do with the deck, right? Turn 1, you could go turn 1, Show and Tell, Chrome Mox, Dark Ritual. This would be the nuts, right? And then Show and Tell into an Aatroxa, right? And then you get another Dark Ritual, and then you get a Sorin and then a Lenda from an Aatroxa, and then put these 2 in, and maybe even play a Grief as well. Like, that could be the nuts. Like, you could theoretically play out all these cards on turn 1. But, yeah, we didn't really see that. So that was a little bit of a disappointment. But other than that, we know how powerful, like, Show and Tell is. We know how powerful, like, Reanimate is. But I was kind of impressed with the Creation of Avixen. This was a very good card. And if we weren't doing broken stuff with this, we had the Grief to play out as early as turn 1 with the Reanimate. So, like, everything was really good. The only game that we lost to was an affinity deck that had the most insane start. And at the same time, we also kind of sideboarded wrong by putting Vexing Baubles into the deck, which also kind of forced our Greeps to be bad, our Saint Alendas to be bad, and then we drew all 4 copies of Vexing Bauble at the same time, so that didn't go well either. And especially, my opponent was teching versus a Reanimator, which was also a game winner as well. They had a Phyrexian Metamorph in the main deck that could copy the Aatroxa, which caught me off guard as well. Maybe the sideboard could use some help. I'm not a fan of 4 cups of extraction, surgical extraction, and maybe like 4 cups of mystical disputes. Like one of the 2 of these could maybe be a spell pierce, things like that. Potentially, like instead of a surgical, you could have a Leyline of the Void in certain matchups, or you could even have like Leyline of Sanctity against like Belcher matchups. But what this does allow is like an explosive turn. Like I explained before, like you can do some insane turn with an Aatroxa, right? With the Shuantel, and then play out all of these cards. Like in those kind of scenarios, like where you put the Aatroxa down, you could potentially get a surgical and cast this for 0 mana, right? So those are the kind of situations where the surgical could be better than the Leyline of Void, things like that. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.